Yo guys, what's up? Simo here, and today I'm going to be showing you the new Augment system that is currently live in the PTR servers that you guys can try out. I'm going to be giving my thoughts, my suggestions, and I'm going to be showing you the overall system and how it works. And later on in the video, I'm going to be showing you on how you can access the PTR server in the PC in very easy steps. So yeah, let's begin. So believe it or not, guys, immediately as I log in the server, I go here in Dragon Watch Village because I really want to see the loots that I get from the Void Tracker minions. And of course, this is the main area, area that new players of AQ3D will go after they finish the tutorial. So yeah, this is very cool to see, and I can already see some augmented loots, and it is very cool. I actually know how they work, but what I'm trying to show you guys is that this new augment system is very cool because players starting from level 1, they will have already the option to view these types of item. So they're gonna be like, oh, I looted 2 different items and this one is like an augment and this one doesn't have it. So basically they're gonna be trained since they're still level 1, and as they progress through the game, they will have this idea of augments and how they're gonna work. So when they reach maybe the max level and they learn about infusion, how to earn gold, and the new augment stuff, it's gonna be really cool. So as you guys can see, we actually dropped a violet glove, which is an epic, and the green one would be the uncommon one, which I'm gonna be explaining on more later on. But yeah, now that I'm in the PTR server, I don't really want to go back to the live server because every type of loot has different augments, every type of loot has different enhancements and stats and stuff like that. So basically back in the live server, these items will basically just be trash, but by now people now have reasons to find for the different weapons and armors. Like they want to find if the sets of is epic, they want to farm it whether it's uncommon and stuff like that, which gives the options to very many players, and that is very cool to see, and I really love that. It basically adds a whole different aspect to the game that we AQ3D players haven't never seen before, and that's very cool to see. But yeah, now let's go on over to Maximus here in Battlon, which of course you know him very well. You can basically infuse your items from him, and now we can also augment our items. So if we click modify reroll, we can basically pick an item to augment. I'm gonna be picking my Phoenix Blade of Nolgath 2. And this is basically it, guys. This is the augment reroll UI. Very simple, as you guys can see, and it basically shows our weapon, the power of our weapon, the current augment of our item, which we can actually click and see. We can see if it's infused or not, and we can see how much it's gonna be cost to reroll. So basically it's gonna cost us 4,900 gold. And about the gold, I really love this because in the live server I have a lot of gold and I don't really know what to spend my gold on. So this is gonna be another option for us to spend our gold on. So I see this as a really cool option because we can keep on adding stuff that we can spend our gold on, and slowly we can balance out the economy of the game on something like that. But yeah, here on the left we have the odds. These different gems have different titles, and I know this because I saw Blaze chat on the Discord server. Shout out to you, Blaze. But yeah, the 50% odds of getting this odd would be the common one, so it has no gem. The green gem, which is 35% odd of getting it, is the uncommon. The blue gem is 10%, which is the rare augment. The violet gem is 4% to get, and it is the epic augment. The red gem is 1% odd to get it, and this is the legendary one. And we have one more, the prismatic gem, which is, I really love the name, how the name sounds, prismatic, and it is 0.001% to get this one. So yeah, I can already see players with their final armor, their fully infused armor or weapon, and they want to get either legendary or prismatic. And I really love this because it gives us players options to show off and to get the best stats out of everything. But yeah, Going back to augmentation, this is basically the current augment that my weapon has. It is satisfactory. So basically, different augment rarities will have different types of stats. So basically, it's very common. The uncommon will have less stats than the rare. The rare will have better stats than the uncommon. The epic will have better stats than rare, and etc. You guys get the idea. So as you guys can see, if we click roll, we can roll into different augments. As you guys can see, tough in the uncommon rarity, none. We have adequate in the common, and we got a rare augment which says impressive. Let's actually click our old augment, which is the uncommon satisfactory, and as you guys can see, this is basically the stats depiction of satisfactory. It gives us armor and evasion, and this is basically a bar chart showing us on how much stats it gives us. I really love this because it just gives the message right away. It gives armor and it gives evasion. And let's now try to apply the impressive rare. If we click on confirm, it's gonna say, are you sure you want to replace this augment? Warning us that this is the old augment that we have, and we're gonna be replacing it with the new. Confirm. And now if we go back to the menu, we can either access view our augment from our inventory or from Maximus. I'm gonna look at it from inventory now. And if we click impressive, as you guys can see, oh, I actually didn't know about this. Impressive gives every stat. That is really cool to know. I didn't know that actually. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is what the impressive rare augment will give us. And now that we're here in the inventory, I actually wanted to talk about this. So the Phoenix Blade of Nolgath, I think, just gives health and attack. It doesn't give armor, evasion, crit, and haste. And I don't like how all these stats are the same color. I want it to be different from the plain vanilla Phoenix Blade of Nolgath is with the infusion. I want the augment to be separated, maybe put it in a parenthesis, or like label it that this is the extra stats that the augment give us. So yeah, that is one suggestion for me, and that is one thing that I would like to see in the future. So while I was filming this video, a new player just popped off, and I wanted to check his gear real quick, but it seems that we can't do that in the PTR server. But I want to give another suggestion. I hope in the future that we have the option to view the augments that other players have. That is gonna be very cool because believe it or not, very many players actually look at your stats. Like the other day I had one player going over to me and asking me, how did you get 10,000 attacks? So yeah, how I wish in the future we can be able to view the specific augmentations, and this is gonna basically add also another aspect to the game on people like being like, hey guys, I just got a prismatic on my weapon, come check it out, and you basically just inspect and like, hey, congrats dude, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna be one cool option that we can have in the game in the future. So yeah, about the augment UI, I have nothing wrong with that. I really love everything about it. I really love how it just requires gold. I've seen some people suggesting that you would need materials and stuff like that, but I think that would just make it very, very messy. I think we can save the materials needed in the future for like a different type of enhancement, not specifically augment, but maybe like special spells that we could put on our weapon. Enhancements, like it would give us haste for like 5 seconds and stuff like that. Now we move on over to Mustang, and I actually wanted to check real quick if we actually get augments if we buy items. And we just buy a few leather armor from Mustang the shopkeeper, and we are full on inventory. And let's see, 1 out of the 5 armors that we bought has an augment. It has the tough augment, which gives health and armor. So yeah, this system is very basic, guys, and I really love how it will be implemented in starting level zones, so players just get used to them right away. And yeah, I really love this. I don't actually know if the armors, like you could basically, someone is just gonna buy like a plain, let's just say I'm gonna buy a plain basic armor, and I actually hit the jackpot and I actually get a prismatic augment. I don't know on how until on what rarity buying items from shops stop, but yeah, either drops. I don't know how that works. This is all very basic to me, and I'm just here to show you guys the augment system. And so yeah, so now I'm gonna be showing you on how you can access the AQ3D PTR server. So basically we're here on PC. You just want to open up Steam and search up AdventureQuest 3D. You then want to right click and go on over to the properties. After that, we're gonna move on over down here to the betas, and we have beta participation, and we want to click this drop down menu and click public test PTR. You want to click that, close the tab, and we want to update our game to set it up to the PTR server. Now you just want to launch the game, and once we're in the game, it's gonna tell us directly this is the PTR server, and then just log in your account and you're basically all set to play the PTR server. So as you guys can see, there's only one server. PTR is just for testing, and you guys can go and try out the augment system. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Please comment down below on the suggestions and thoughts you have on the new augment system. And I highly suggest you guys to join the PTR AQ3D Discord server. I'm gonna put a link down below in the description. You guys can see the suggestions, the thoughts of other players, and you can even send your own thoughts in there, and the devs are there and they're happy to reply to you. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.